Hey guys, Hotshot Roger here. Thanks for tuning in to episode number 2 of Investing with Hotshot Roger. I'm going to be honest, I'm pretty mad right now. I've been stewing all weekend and I'm finally ready to talk about it. If you were paying attention, the stock market was down really big last week and there were a number of my holdings that got absolutely hammered. My position in Coca-Cola is down almost 7%. AT&T down almost 8%. American Airlines almost 15%. Honestly, what the heck is going on? I was talking to a friend about this and he told me that he doesn't get caught up in the day-to-day, and that he looks to hold long-term, and that the market has days where it's up and days where it's down. And look, to him and anyone else that feels that way, that's fine. If you want to invest your hard-earned money in companies that are going to go down in value and actually lose money on a given day, that's your decision. Guys, look, ideally you want your stocks to go up in value, not down. So if you want to invest in a piece of crap company like Coca-Cola that will drop 3% on a single day on Friday afternoon and ruin your entire weekend, that's your decision. I will continue to invest in great growth stocks like Del Taco that realized a 1.03% gain on the same day, has an incredible price to excitement ratio of almost 127, and continues to innovate in the fast food space. Also, I need to throw in that this is not financial advice. I'm just a person on YouTube talking about my own personal portfolio. And even though I may seem really smart, it's really important that you do your own research on these companies. Anyway, now that I've gotten that out of the way, I want to take an in-depth look at one of my holdings, which is a company called Hormel Foods. Now, if you don't know, Hormel Foods is a company that produces high-end canned food products and other delicious food items that come in a jar or even a plastic package, depending on what it is. One of the most common things you hear about investing is diversification, and that is exactly why Hormel is one of my favorite companies to invest in. When you look at Hormel's all-star lineup of products, you quickly see how diversified they really are. They have a variety of lines of bacon, different offerings of top-shelf chili. There's a strong turkey component to their business model with their Jenny O brand, as well as brands such as Skippy peanut butter and Spam. So not only is Hormel diversified between American, Mexican, and even Asian cuisine with their House of Tisang brand, but they cover the business verticals of breakfast, lunch, and dinner as well. So whether it's bacon in the morning or chili at lunch, or you can have chili for dinner too. So not only is Hormel diversified across different nationalities, but also different subsections of those nationalities. So Hormel is very diversified, and that's something you want to see in any company you choose to invest in. As always, I like to invest in companies that I actually use their products and services. And what was encouraging to me is that I was at the grocery store the other day and I saw the Hormel chili section was basically empty. I know what you're thinking. Roger, it was probably on sale, 2 for 1. But that wasn't the case. The chili was selling at their full top shelf price of $1.69 a can, and there was nothing left. I certainly don't see anything going on in the world right now that would be driving sales of their canned food products more than usual. And to me, this is nothing more than a strong indicator of just how popular and sought after Hormel food products really are. Hey, also quick reminder, if you guys are enjoying this video so far, please click the like button and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It is greatly appreciated. Okay, lastly, I want to get to some of the recent news stories. My last video was a couple of weeks ago, so I want to touch on the biggest stories of the past 2 weeks. And by far the biggest news story that rocked the investing world was that acclaimed retailer Tuesday Morning will officially be filing for bankruptcy. So unfortunately, this is just more bad news for me, as I've invested a substantial amount of money into this company and it looks like that's all being flushed down the toilet. Their stock was delisted as of Monday, June 8th, and things are overall looking pretty grim for them. For those of you who aren't familiar, Tuesday Morning is a luxury home goods retailer that sells things like colanders and beach towels and premium toys and items like that. And one of the things that I loved about Tuesday Morning is that through thick and thin, they stuck with their business model and did not compromise their strategic plan in the face of fly-by-night fads like online shopping or social media presence. Tuesday Morning still to this day does not have an online store and hasn't had one since 2013. Their strategy was always focused on trying to get their customers to physically go to one of their stores. And then ideally, once they're in there, they're going to fall in love with the selection, with the friendly staff, and spend far more money than they would have otherwise if they were just shopping online. So personally, I always thought this was a brilliant tactic, but it does appear, unfortunately, that this may have played a slight role in their lagging revenues. But It's difficult to say for sure, and frankly, it's pretty unfair for me to speculate. The next big story that just broke earlier this afternoon is that Del Taco is rolling out new Sprite poppers with Baba-style bursts of flavor. If you've never heard of Baba, what it is essentially is little chewy balls of tapioca that are extremely popular in Asian culture, and there are even whole cafes centered around Baba tea. Now, I want to be transparent with all of you and let you know that I am long taco. I have never sold a single share of Del Taco, and I never intend to sell a single share of Del Taco. But my investments aside, Del Taco continues to be on the cutting edge of the fast food market, branching out even further from their Mexican roots and now introducing a Southeast Asian influence. Obviously, we're going to have to wait and see how sales turn out for these new Baba Sprite poppers. But in my opinion, this is another genius move from Del Taco, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if this product turned out to be the first step in a subtle shift towards more Asian-inspired offerings. So what do you guys think? Do you think we could possibly see Del Taco introducing an orange chicken soft taco or a bean, cheese, and lo mein noodle burrito? Leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Lastly, in less significant news, Fed Chair Jeremy Powell urged Congress not to pull back on stimulus efforts too quickly, as he fears it may slow down economic recovery. And CDC Director Antonio Fauci saying that in his 40 years of dealing with viral outbreaks, that he's never seen anything quite like this pandemic. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching episode number 2 of Investing with Hotshot Roger. If you want to get 2 free stocks from WeBull, please consider using my referral link in the video description, and you can get 2 free stocks once you sign up and deposit $100, with one of those stocks possibly being valued up to $1,400. Thank you again, and this is Hotshot Roger signing off.